Welcome to the Smithfield Cup Series. We're here at the Indianapolis Grand Prix course, where today these drivers will go 10 laps around this nearly 2-mile road course. This track has a lot of great history and a lot of great racing has happened here in the past, so we're ready to get things started today. So let's take a look. Let's go down to your command, given by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Drivers, start your engines!
Thank you, Arnold. We now will take a look at your starting lineup for today's race. On row 1 is Matt Kenseth and Jeff Gordon. On row 2 is Greg Biffle and Brad Keselowski. On row 3 is Juan Pablo Montoya and Kevin Harvick. On row 4 is Joey Logano and Kyle Busch. Row 5, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Sam McAllister, newbie to this series. Row 6, Marcus Ambrose and Jimmy Johnson. Row 7, Carl Edwards and Eric Almirola. Row 8, Mark Martin, making his first start today, and Tony Stewart. Row 9, Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin. In row 10 is Ryan Newman, who got top 5 last week, and Danica Patrick, who did not get a top 5 last week. Row 11, Jeff Burton, last week's winner, and David Reagan. And in row 12 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So let's take a look at your DNQs for this race. Casey Kane, Kurt Busch, Dave Blaney, and Trevor Bayne all failed to qualify. Tough week for them. And as we take a look at your race info, it's going to be 10 laps, 23 drivers as always, 105 degrees is your track temperature, and it's a first Indianapolis road course NASCAR event except for Aflac Cup Series because this race was loaded after the Aflac Cup Series, and I sound like an idiot right now babbling. So anyway, here's your track map. It's got 13 different turns. It's a very tight road course. It's got a lot of great history. So we're ready to get going here. The green flag is about to be underway. Matt Kenseth leads him to it. Heading down the front stretch, there's trouble already with Juan Pablo Montoya and Greg Biffle. Kevin Harvick gets included as well. Caution is out on lap 1. Wow. Did you guys see that? That was ridiculous. If you take a look at your instant replay, it looks like from what happened is Montoya just decided to dive bomb it into turn 1. It looks like he took Greg Biffle with him, and then Harvick really just had nowhere to go, so he just kind of plowed into those orange tires there that coincidentally look like Fruit Loops. I mean, wow. You can see Montoya just kind of just knocked out 3 people straight away. I mean, tough break for all those guys. You can see Greg Biffle getting new tires on pit road, Montoya trying to get some repairs. If we take a look at your restart order, we're going to restart here on lap 3. Kevin Harvick will restart 18th. Biffle and Montoya will return to the back of the field. So tough break for them. As we take a green flag restart here, single file, Matt Kenseth leads through turns 1 and 2, heading down that long back straightaway through the S's now. Matt Kenseth continues to lead, Jeff Gordon following him, followed by Brad Keselowski. And Matt Kenseth is going to lead the first lap of the day, but here comes Jeff Gordon. Keselowski looking to make it 3 wide as they head through, coming out of turn 3. Here comes Kevin Harvick working his way back up through the field. Good job by that 29 car. As Jeff Gordon's going for the race lead, he's going to clear Matt Kenseth now as they head into lap 5. Everybody going down there very low on the front stretch to prevent somebody from pulling a Juan Pablo Montoya again. Here comes Brad Keselowski up to 3rd, Jimmy Johnson in 4th. Jimmy Johnson's now working on Matt Kenseth, who's in hot pursuit of Jeff Gordon. As they head into lap 6. Oh, there's trouble coming out of turn number 13. Caution is out for Joey Logano, Marcus Ambrose, and Kyle Busch. Man, been a lot of wrecks this race. As you can see, Marcus Ambrose is making his way back to pit road. He'll most likely continue. But Kyle Busch kind of pile drove into Joey Logano there. So we take a look at your instant replay. It appears that David Reagan must have just gotten to Joey Logano, and then he took out Marcus Ambrose, and Kyle Busch just kind of got involved late. He was on the high side, wrong place at the wrong time. So as you can see, Kyle Busch is going to get very heavy repairs. He's going to try and continue. Same with Logano. So you can see there, Busch is in the back of the field now. Tough day for him. Here's your restart order. And keep an eye out for Kevin Harvick. He's worked his way back into the top 10 after getting wrecked on the first lap. Very impressive driving by him. And we will be right back after this quick commercial break.
Guys, look, I missed the wreck. What the? If you're Casey Mears, you lose all the time. It's just what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's just what you do.
We're back here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Jeff Gordon's going to lead us to the restart, followed by Jimmy Johnson and Matt Kenseth. Very wild restart here on lap 8 of 10. Jeff Gordon's going to clear Matt Kenseth for the race lead. Jimmy Johnson's going to be working on him. The field heads through the S's now as Jimmy Johnson has moved his way into second place. Jeff Gordon's going to lead on lap 9 of 10 as it appears Joey Logano cannot get his car repaired, so he's going to be out of this race. Very tough day for him, as here comes Jimmy Johnson for the race lead. David Reagan somehow comes up to third after starting in the back. Incredible driving by him as he's going to take second place. Jimmy Johnson clears and takes the white flag. The field's going to blow by Kyle Busch now. So David Reagan's in hot pursuit of Jimmy Johnson. Jeff Gordon gets back to third. That's a heartbreak for him, but here comes Jimmy Johnson out of turn number 13. He wins your Aflac 250. Congratulations to Jimmy Johnson. Very good racing by him all day long. As you're going to see him burn it down here on the front straightaway of Indianapolis. It's a very great race. I'm surprised that David Reagan, after starting in the very back of the field pretty much, just in front of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he started next to last. He comes home to finish second. Gordon comes home third. Brad Keselowski gets some redemption from last week to finish fourth. And same with Dale Earnhardt Jr., who wrecked last week. He gets a top 5 today. So we take a look at your point standings. Jimmy Johnson's your new points leader, as Jeff Burton, after a disappointing finish today, will be knocked down to 4th. Martin Truex Jr. up to 3rd in points. Jeff Gordon up to 2nd. Great job by all those guys. Tony Stewart moves himself up to 6th. As congratulations to Jimmy Johnson and NASCAR D48. He wins the Aflac 250 here at Indianapolis. Join us next race at the old Cleveland Grand Prix course in Cleveland, Ohio. Until then, this is the Most Awesome 43 fan signing out.